Okay, let's make it 3 for 3 for games being streamed today that I've never played before. This is Black and White 2. It won the Longplay vote. It managed a last-moment desperate attack against Football Manager 2021, and Black and White 2 came out on top, all thanks to the way that the points were distributed following the weekly one-shot. I enjoyed that vote a lot. In fact, the whole addition and incorporation of gambling into the weekly one-shot and the way it plays with the long-play votes, well, it leaves me very excited every time we have one rolling. In any case, this one, I remember many years ago looking at Black and White, can't remember if it was 1 or 2, on the PC gaming shelves in Asda, thinking, core blimey, I would like to get my hands on that game. Unfortunately, I definitely did not have a PC that could run that. My PC didn't even have a sound card. I had to play Dungeon Keeper in mute back then. Grim times. And when I eventually did have gaming-capable PCs, I don't know, I just never felt the need to come back and grab this game. Nonetheless, thanks to somebody putting it on a long play list, it got its shot here and won out. Of course, never played it before, and I don't even know how it plays, so let's figure that out, shall we? Let's go new game. I don't even actually know what the long play would entail. Like, what is the end goal in this game? I suppose finding that out will be part of it too. Hello, Molyneux.
The birth of a god. Called by one pure breath. Born out of desperation. To be a god. To wield the power of good and evil. That is your destiny.
We need a god. Please hear us. Help us, please.
We're your conscience. We're part of you. Our role is to help you be the god you want to be.
So, we'll guide you as you make your godly way through whatever this world throws at.
But before then, you'll want to learn the basics.
We'll help you with all that, but even more importantly, you'll need a creature. Hey, let's go and choose one.
There they are. One
Oh, Jesus
You
Christ.
have 4 to choose from, but the one you choose will be with you throughout your whole time in this world. So consider carefully and make your choice wisely.
Let us tell you about these amazing beasts.
All creatures can be trained to become lovable, mischievous pets.
Or they can be the ultimate disciplined weapons of destruction and war. Any creature you choose can become these things.
That's the wonder of a god's creature. It can become whatever you wish. All creatures will grow up to be huge and powerful. They can be cute, quirky pets, inquisitive and fun-loving.
Or they can be single-minded war machines.
All creatures will be as good or evil as you teach them to be.
Yeah, right. I'd rather they spread love in the form of a massacre or two by going into battle. Creatures can live for war, domination, and destruction.
Oh, such a shame if you ask me. Whichever creature you choose will change according to what he learns and does.
They all have their own lives, but you need to be a responsible parent and not overfeed them.
So, now it's time to choose. Click on a creature with the action button to highlight him.
See, you spend so long worrying about the weeb lobby, and then the furry lobby just comes out of nowhere. Okay, straight away, I'll say that moving the mouse around feels really strange, but I'm sure I'll get used to that. I've gotten used to far worse. Some kind of weird thing back here. What are you?
Sure, click the action button again on them.
I'm not. I'm gonna go for the least furry choice because Lanka is my favorite nation in Dominions.
Yeah, the ape's clever and good with his hands.
Yeah, I've heard all about monkey brain. Come on, let's go.
Great choice, boss.
Yeah, this really was the only choice here.
So, boss, you've been asleep a long time. Do you need a refresher about how to move like a god?
Use the action button on this scroll to find out how to move and look around.
Click the action button on this scroll to skip tutorials.
You will miss out on
I'm gonna have to listen.
though. The hand is your tool for manipulating the world. The movement button pans your view around the world, like this. To move left, hold down the movement. Great work. Now we must move to our right. To move right, hold down the movement button, then drag the mouse to the left.
Okay, this might be a little more basic than I
Just
thought.
follow the arrows.
If you're zoomed out, the mouse is less finicky, Jake. Ooh.
Let's keep going.
I don't think zooming's on the
Click
menu
and
just
hold
yet.
the ground. Then move the mouse back to pull yourself forwards. Follow the arrows to get back to your creature.
See, this is made by Lionhead, which came
And
around
whilst
after
keeping the movement button
Bullfrog,
down,
right?
The creature is moving behind us. We must pan backwards.
Don't
to
remember
find
having
him.
so much tutorialage in those games. To the point where you're told how to move. But then again, I don't remember that much at all. One game, Jake, without me
Now
carrying,
you shall
please.
learn
It's
to
all I
rotate
ask.
your view. Hold the middle mouse button down, then drag from side to side to rotate your view.
You're right on that.
Now, whilst keeping the middle mouse button down, drag the mouse. It's time to learn to pitch your view up and down. Middle
Do I
tick of the
scroll?
landscape, then drag the mouse backwards. Click and hold the middle mouse button in the highlighted area. No, leader. Click and hold in the highlighted area.
Ah, yes, that highlighted area.
No, leader. Click and hold in the highlighted area.
Ching's getting filtered in the tutorial now. Right. Is this highlighted enough?
Lovely. Keep the middle mouse button down and drag the mouse. This is going very well. Now I suggest we try pitching down. Click the middle mouse button in the highlighted area and hold it down.
I've made a big mistake by doing
Now,
this.
whilst keeping the middle mouse button down, push
I
the
thought it might be a
mouse.
bit more elaborate,
There
but no,
one
this is
last
fine.
thing, leader. Learning to zoom in and out. Now, try and zoom away from the creature. Roll the mouse wheel backwards to zoom out.
I can't be too... Whoa,
Now try
Jings, that takes
zooming
it far.
towards the creature.
I can't hold this against the game.
You showed
I don't think
remarkable
these,
skill, leader.
Way to go, boss. Sorry I couldn't help, but, places to be.
All the controls you've just learned can be used to move around the world.
Yeah, thanks. I don't think these conceptions were so set in stone back then.
This is a gold scroll. These lead you through the story.
Okay.
Silver scrolls lead to quests in the world.
Bronze scrolls are tutorials, which can teach you so much.
Double-click the movement button on the ground there to zoom to it quickly.
Uh-huh.
I see a bronze tutorial scroll here, boss.
Well, we're on a roll with the tutorial
Move
at
the
least.
hand over the rock and hold down the action button to pick it up. Once you've got hold of it, release the button.
So, let's move all these rocks out of the circle.
You telling me I can pick up
Oh,
rocks
that's it. You picked up the
and
rock
throw
like an
them at
expert.
people?
Now, move it outside the circle and click the action button again to drop it on the ground. Rock on, boss. Yeah, you got it in the right place.
Rock
Smooth
on.
move. That's the one. Oh boy, you're good at this.
Ooh, money.
Look, you have received 1,000 tribute, and you thoroughly deserve it.
For chucking rocks.
Another bronze scroll. So much to learn. You know, villagers are wonderfully versatile. They can do so much in the world. You can simply pick up a villager and put him or her next to something. The villager will take this as divine inspiration and become a disciple.
Let's have a go at this, boss. Pick up this guy here and drop him over the highlighted area.
Oh, but there are so many highlighted areas, you see.
Very good. Now drop him by a highlighted area.
And see, we got a builder.
Let's do much the same with you, lassie. Can I even select the lassie? Perhaps not. Get farming.
This person is safely working at the farm.
And this guy is chopping trees for wood.
Oh, breeding.
Disciple breeder.
Don't
Get
look,
to
leader.
it.
The breeders are doing whatever it is such people do.
Oh, Christ.
You got all that, boss? Of course you did. And to prove it, there's 1,000 tribute waiting for you.
Now, why not explore the land? Click on the silver scrolls when you see them. Click on the gold scroll on the big mountain to leave.
So I can pick up this, this food, I guess, as well. Interesting. I'm curious if I can remap controls on... Oh. I'm trying to see if I can... yeah, looks like I can. And it doesn't look like WASD is being used. Fantastic. Although, I gotta say, moving the mouse in this game is really weird. I mean, I am moving my mouse up right now, steadily, forward, and it's just kind of jerking like that. Well, that's my problem. Left is... How do I actually remap you? Oh, does it not allow for remapping? No, I think it's just telling and not letting you, but there's a restore defaults. Maybe if I double click on it. Yeah. Don't give me a destruction tool stuff. Oh, it wanted me to rebind destruction tool. Oh, destruction tool will be delete, of course. And show villager details. I don't know. Enter. Oh, toggle toolbar. Enter. Show village details. V for villagers. Oh, I'm clever. There we go. So this game. When did this game come out anyway? So I guess WASD wasn't the keyboard nomenclature of the day. Jeez, this would have rocked my socks in whenever it came out. The early 2000s, Jake. 2005. Well, 2005. I still didn't have a gaming capable computer. I didn't have something that could really run games until about 2007, and even then, It was a really ropey HP pavilion. Okay, much as I like admiring this little island here, I deserve some tribute. So where can I find some more? I'm actually going to do the tutorial so I actually know what's going on in the game.
Look,
I have
a silver scroll.
no time for silver. I've got learning to do. Okay, maybe there is no other... Nah, that's departing. Okay, well, I had no problem doing a few side things as we go along. What's needed here?
Oh no, the waterfall is blocked.
What will we do now? This is awful.
I learned.
We'll think of something.
I learned to throw stones just for this moment.
Throwing objects can prove very useful in both defense and attack.
To throw an object, first pick it up.
Then, whilst keeping the action button held, move the mouse in the direction you want to throw. Release the button when you want to let go of the object and send it flying.
Oh yes, so a 1 and a 2 and out you go.
Too bad.
Yeah, that was too bad. A 1 and a 2 and a... oh, it's giving me new ones. That's cool.
Tough luck.
1 and a 2 and a... oh!
Yeah, rock on.
He likes talking about his rocks there, doesn't he?
Too bad.
What's going on here anyway? Right, I think I'm throwing it too far. Oh, right. Maybe, just maybe, if I alter the way I'm looking at it here.
Yeah, rock on.
As usual, I'm far too strong.
Too bad.
No.
Tough luck.
This is a long play, I'm afraid. Oh,
rock on.
Shings my legs.
Yes. To pick up a rock, move the hand over it and hold down the action button. Once the rock is in the hand, release the button. It'll stay safely in the hand.
To throw it, hold
Oh,
down the
that's
action
good.
button and drag the mouse back. Then, in a quick, smooth motion, move the mouse towards the target and release the button. Too bad.
Too bad indeed. Alright, maggots, where's my
The
tribute?
blockage has been cleared.
You see Blitzcloud 420, if I just picked up the rocks blocking it, how would I have learned to throw rocks? Never know when you need to throw rocks in life.
I wonder what this adventure silver scroll hides.
You know, I do as well.
Look at these peaceful people. How lovely. We could help their friends by moving them so they can be together in the main valley.
I could.
Isn't that sweet? A little lost valley of people.
So where are those rocks at? You're a rock, aren't you? How sweet.
Best laugh I had in ages. You killed him. No pain, no gain.
There we go. That should teach them all a few lessons. So now that they've learnt to fear me, I shall show that I also reward sparingly.
Way to go. You're holding a nomad.
Great! The nomad is in the right valley. Ah, yes.
So I guess I'm just tweaking them over, right?
Looks like you threw one of the nomads. Nice work.
Good.
Now I should get rid of these corpses as well. Off they trot. Soon it'll be corpses blocking the way instead of rocks.
Remarkable work. You rescued everyone. Look, you received 1,000 tribute.
So can they drown? Pigs can swim, right? Well, that one can't. How about you? Can you swim? That looks like a no. Okay, what else do we have going on here?
Look, a silver scroll.
If there is a god up there, and you can hear me, please help me out. I'm in dire need. My life is in ruins. A rock has rolled onto my lovely garden. I've been trying to move it, but it's too big and heavy. If ever a man needs a god, I'm him. Please hear my prayer.
It's Chris Redfield, the early days.
Who's he to ask us to move a rock for?
Way ahead of you.
Let's teach him a lesson.
No, no, no. Not only was that evil, but we need every follower we can.
Oh, come on. He was ordering us around. Move this, move that. I can't say. Meh, meh, meh. He deserved to die.
The land is complete, leader. Click the gold scroll on top of the mountain to progress.
Now, this red guy's really growing on me. It's nice to have a game that isn't just yelling at me for being nasty. But where's Monkey Brain? We selected him, but we haven't seen him at all here. Maybe he doesn't come in on Tutorial Island.
Sure you wish to leave the land?
You just told me to. Remember to save frequently. A good point. This is long before the days of auto-saving. Which were the first games that brought in auto-saving anyway? Probably going to be...
Now you've had a taste of your powers, we're ready to visit our mighty Greek capital.
Yeah, full of people that worship us.
Please
Listen,
hear us.
can you hear that?
Please help us.
That's
we
a pure
pray.
prayer. It sounds like something terrible has happened.
Oh yes, I am using the community patch.
Please heed our call in this hour of need. Our armies are crushed. What's left of us hides in this city from the brutal Aztecs. And now they are at our walls. I implore you, please help us.
Oh my! It's a huge Aztec army! They're invading!
Our city is under siege. The Aztecs have killed nearly all our troops. We're all going to die.
Aztec warriors have scaled the wall. They're firing down on your villages.
Pick up the villages and place them in the...
You've got a villager, boss.
Yes, you put him down in the right place.
Is this really the thing to do? Couldn't I just be smacking the Aztecs? Yeah, I guess not.
Our people are trapped by the burning buildings. Grab them and drop them in the portal. That villager is now safe. Well done.
I hope I'm getting some biodiversity here for breeding. Otherwise we could be in trouble.
What's happening? What's that rumble?
That creature seems to be performing some strange ritual. He's summoned a volcano.
But how?
I don't know, but we best save as many villagers as we can and get out of here.
Yeah, who is this evil monkey? Stomping into my business here.
What have these crazed Aztecs doing? They crushed our villagers with barrels. We need revenge.
Look, there are some more barrels on the
Pull the guard fence away. The barrels will roll towards those invading Aztec scum.
Look, leader, we can set these bales of hay on fire and hold them down to deal with the platoons down there.
Aren't you meant to be the nice god?
Stick and hold it over the hay bales.
Alright. Get burning.
Oh no, another volcano. We can't save any more people. We've done all we can here, leader. We have lots of followers, and we've escaped from the Aztecs.
Now, we gotta get ourselves powerful and take the fight back to the Aztec scum. But first, we'll have to conquer the Norse.
Or free them to join us, of course. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. To the Norseland!
No. I think he was onto something there. Conquer the Norse. Yeah, onwards to Sweden. Even in this game, I can't escape the Scandies.
Look, here are the people we saved. They're exiting the portal. Wonderful!
Yeah, these guys made it, but think of how many got toasted. Ooh. Anyway, where are we?
This looks like an old Greek settlement. We can re-establish ourselves here. It looks so peaceful here. With no Aztecs, it's the perfect place to build up and get more followers. There is already a town center, a storehouse, and a field which we can use. The green ring you see is the extent of your influence. You can only do things within this ring.
You can extend the green influence ring by placing more buildings and having more people.
When you're ready to learn how to feed your people, click on the gold scroll over the field, leader.
Yeah, I think we can wait on that. The good Lord helps those who helps themselves, after all. So, for example, I can't diddle around with this mine. Ooh, but I can grab this rock and throw it at the mine. And miss horribly. You know, maybe that'll destroy the mine if I do too much of that. Probably not a good idea. Oh man, but this is really quite impressive.
Look at that town. It's not dissimilar from ours.
Yeah, that's part of the problem, isn't it? Give me that rock. I might not be able to go and crush them directly, but how about indirectly? Come on. Come on. No, don't.
That's not right. The green ring you see is the extent of your influence. Click on the gold scroll.
I wonder if there's a limit to just how much oomph you can get in your throw. Because he's just coming to the same point as the last one. Maybe they were too big, though. Perhaps a smaller stone can get a bit more oomph going for it. Yeah. Okay, we're going to have to expand our influence if we want to go and crush them with stones.
Your villagers are going to need food very soon, leader. Move your hand over this field, then click and hold the action button to pick up the grain. When you've got 200 food in your hand, drop all through it into the storehouse.
There ain't enough food in there, boss.
I'm working on
Ain't
it.
enough food in there, boss.
We now have enough food.
We need to get our people working if we want to rebuild, boss.
Villagers can be turned into disciples who will work at the job you assign them. Pick up a villager, then put them down on a field.
There we go. Advanced enough to make their own tools then. When was the scythe first created, I wonder? Oh, even though I created a farmer, it wants me to do it again.
Villager down over the field.
Those farmers can handle that small field with no problem, boss. We need wood if our village is to build and our town expand. Grab and pull a tree out of the ground and drop it into the storehouse.
Oh, wow. They're pretty good at that.
Now put it in the storehouse.
We could really do with some discipled foresters to collect wood for us. Pick up a villager and drop them next to a tree to make them a discipled forester. Make a total of 3 foresters.
Get to work.
We got some nifty forest thing going on, boss.
Stone size, about 10,000 years old. Nah. Every time you have a good idea, somebody always nicks it.
The statues on your town center represent your town's desires. This shows what your people would like to build next. Keeping your people happy is important, and they will let you know if they desire a building type. See how the statue is carrying grain? That represents the people's desires for food. If they need ore or wood, they will let you know. Keep an eye on the statue, as it will change.
This plinth's height represents how good or evil you are. From its top, a flame or a fountain will spring as you perform evil or good acts. The whole city will shift to show you if you are good or evil.
This statue lets you know your people's desires. Watch the height of the statue. The higher it is, the more they need their desire. This scroll shows the impressiveness of your city, its population and happiness. There is plenty of other useful information about your growing metropolis. Refer to it often. Hold your hand over the statues and leave it there to get more detail.
Gotcha. Okay, well, I better start building things up, but how do I build houses for them? Perhaps the scroll is going to tell me about that.
Your people desire houses. Move your hand over the rotating building, then click and hold the action button to drag it off.
We'll need the right buildings and food if we're gonna support a powerful army.
That's right. Keep going.
We can speed it up by picking up a tree and dropping it on the building.
Can I rotate them, though? That's what I'm wondering. Maybe. Well, what does it matter? Also, you're saying if I just
Now,
drop a tree...
the tree over the house foundation.
See the pile of wood there? Your villagers will use that to build the house with.
Ooh. Man, it was a big mistake not picking this up as a kid. I would have loved this. Well, so far that is. We'll see what comes in due time. Don't want to call it too early. Early on, I thought that I'd really like oxygen not included. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You can also
8.
drag a building blueprint of an existing house. Move your
9.
hand over the existing house.
And we need some
Hold down
patricians
the
who can live up
action
here.
button and drag to get the blueprint. If you want to cancel an action and empty your hand, simply shake it briskly left and right.
Wow. Oh, Mullen, you knew what you were doing. You just didn't quite know all of what you were doing. So, do I have to tell these people to get constructing, I wonder?
Disciple builder.
Come on, get building.
Disciple builder.
You have created a number of disciples, so why not create some more?
Yeah, you do make a good point.
Disciple builder.
Alright, I want to see this construction progress. What's she using? Ah, an interesting way to go about creating a house. I didn't play too many PC games around 2005, so I can't really tell how that looks in comparison. I like that crunchy noise as we pull things out. Does that mean I can throw ore in here as well? Yeah, looks like I now have a bunch of ore. Alright, well, let's have a bunch more.
You can also help to build buildings yourself. This is God building. Yes, you do it by picking up resources the building needs. Then hold your hand over the building and press and hold the action button. This is very useful, but you do lose some of the resource in the process.
Wow! Well, this is just delightful. Oh, come on, there are plenty of trees. Look at all these trees that I can't have, but someday will. What's this, though? Oh, creature is asleep. Let's not disturb him. Can I get that back, please? Dang, I thought I could clobber the monkey's brains in with this, but he's having none of it. So this is quite nice. I love a visual indicator of how the resources are growing here. And that's just what I get. By the way, Jake, trees will regrow if you leave a couple around. Yeah, but we could also just go and take all of them. Still waiting on 2 villas, apparently. What is the hold-up? Probably me not deforesting enough. Oh, no, that one just got done. Here we go.
Good.
Yeah, there we
You've
go.
built enough houses for now. We must get the people to multiply. Oh dear, it's embarrassing talking about...
No, it ain't. He's talking about breeding. Breeding, boss. You hear me, goody?
We need 3 breeder disciples to satisfy the village's needs. Drop a man or woman from your hand next to one of the opposite sex. Disciple breeders will continue forever.
Forever?
Excellent. We need 2 more to satisfy the village's needs.
So these people... No, there's lots of builders there. What about you? I guess you're not doing anything. Right, you 2. No? Okay, I figured my godly abilities could make that happen, but nope. What have I got here? Is that a lassie? I think that's a lassie.
Marvelous. You've now created enough breeders. Any disciple will carry on doing that one job forever, unless you give them another job.
Be nice to see an overview of just how many people I have around here. Are you going to tell me? Adult population... Oh, I thought that said 3,496. It does not. It's 34 out of a possible 96. No children, high birth rate, normal productivity, happiness very low. Well, why are people so unhappy?
What we need to do is increase our population. Now we've got some breeders, it should be easy to get 75 villages.
Goodwood should. Do people automatically take jobs or not? Oh well, whatever the case, we need people breeding much, much more.
Disciple breeder.
Are you breeding?
Disciple breeder.
Click the gold scroll when you are ready to learn about the toolbar.
People generally work what is needed, the disciples only work their chosen job. Ah, also there's something weird in the bottom left here, isn't there? I don't know what it's doing. It looks like a button. Ooh! Oh, it's grain! That's an impressive godly power, just to immediately harvest an entire field like that. Okay, it still wants me to keep increasing the population, but whilst they're busy breeding, let's see what this is all about.
Right. Let's open the toolbar. See? There is a flag at the bottom left of the screen. All you need to do to open it is click the action button on it once.
He's a machine! And he seems pretty damn happy with himself.
See? There is a flag at the bottom left of the screen. All you need to do to open it is click the action button on it once.
Jinx my lings. Okay, right, something about a flag. Oh, now this thing. Here we go.
Hey,
Ooh.
what's that?
That is the toolbar. Good. Now click again
Helden
to
bar.
close it. Open it up again.
You're yanking my chain, aren't you?
The toolbar holds a series of menus. These tabs are used to navigate the different menus. The tab currently selected is the Construction tab, so the menu shown is the Construction menu. Each menu is divided into sub-menus. We're going to show you how to access some advanced features. Press F4 to bring up the Tribute menu.
This is the coolest part of the menu.
The Tribute is like a form of currency. You can spend it on whatever you like, including new buildings. You can improve your godly powers and add constructions or features to your town. You earn tribute by finishing challenges and doing other impressive things. We have plenty of tribute at the moment, enough to buy a temple.
I have little doubt of that. So I suppose I'm going to have to buy myself this temple. But do I then place it down?
You can now build a temple. This is a good thing with a capital G. Your town's impressiveness will increase. Select the temple from the Construction menu, then place it down in your town.
Let's check if a massive monstrous. Oh, it's smaller for me than it is for you. Right. Oh, that is chunky. Where are you gonna go, though? Looks like placing it down near houses makes those houses very happy. But come on, the patricians deserve the temple more than anybody else. Easy does it.
Some buildings require ore to be built. There are two sources of ore. The first is the ore mine, an ore deposit in the ground that can be mined by your villagers. There are also ore rocks.
The villagers can mine these, but at the same time, you can add them to your storehouse yourself.
Disciple mine worker.
How much of that ore do I have, by the way? 5,422, and I need 1,000. Oh, I got that one taken care of then. So about this mine, I can't really get to it unless I build out towards it, can I? Looks like you have to build quite a lot to expand this usable
Boss,
area.
let's speed things up by using guard building. Pick up some wood or ore.
Hold your hand over the temple and hold the action button to help construct the building.
It's cracking me up. They did a great job at making it feel like you are just reaching down into the world, grabbing this and plucking it out like a baby's tooth. There we go. Done and done right. The ore might be a little bit trickier. Actually, can I just pick up this ore and grind it over the temple? Hey! And to think, when Dungeon Keeper Mobile had that whole let's speed things up, it was very tasteless. Is this ore for me as well? No! No, it's not! I'm almost out of trees at this rate as well. Can I pick this thing back up? No, I guess this will just be a permanent fixture in the temple. A sign of how God punishes fiercely and rewards sparingly. Yeah, maybe throwing away all that ore might not have been the best idea. Yeah, that crunchy noise is so good. Okay. And the population is still on its way up, so that's also good. Yeah, timber won't be a problem. I got plenty of it stocked over here. So what I'm sure I could do is expand out with more... Oh, well, hey, I've got access to all these. Ah, I guess the temples...
If you build a very impressive city, then people will come from far and wide to live in it. Civic buildings are a good way to increase impressiveness. Nobody gets hurt, and we get more followers, making us more powerful.
But...
Look, those people are migrating. They want to live in our town.
There's a but, right?
All their worldly goods. Hooray! People of all tribes will be drawn from far and wide to live in a good city. We'll beat our foes the clever way.
Someone needs to wake up the Red Devil guy. I need a second opinion on this. Yeah, give me that. Full of wood. And what are my people desiring right now? What is that even? People desire sleep. You want me to give that to them? People desire another storehouse. I mean, I guess so. And I can't build it outside of what I already have access to. So why don't I put another one here, for example. And it only needs wood, so could I crush this wood thing down a bit and then stick it back in the ground? Oh. Oh my, hey, that's kind of cool. So I can crush most of it down and make myself a little sapling. Oh, well, seems you have to be fast on that.
That's not right. The green ring you see is the extent of your influence.
And this builder is going to do their level best as well, I guess. Well, this is just pretty damn good. Out you come as well.
These These people have come to join our town. Pick up their migration flag and drop it anywhere within our influence ring.
Migrants, eh? So I can pick up flags even if they're outside of my area. And I can tell them, well, on you come then.
Thank you. Thank you, Great One, for welcoming us into your magnificent town.
The barbarians! This cannot be. Right. No. 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 Come here. Where are they at? Who do they think they are? Well, they know that my rock throwing abilities aren't going to be so hot. Okay, well.
Armories are where you can turn your people into warriors. Warriors who can take other towns and lands by force.
Yes.
And the armory is the first step towards having an army.
Open the toolbar and click the Tribute tab.
Hold on, is that a graveyard? That'd be one crappy grave if it is, but I doubt it is. Army tab. I wonder if there's a hotkey for this thing. Tab, maybe? No. Shift, Alt, Control, F1. F1, there we go. I had to think like it was the early 2000s.
Temple? Why build that when you can build an armory? Select the armory from the construction menu, then place it down in your town.
Yes, service guarantees citizenship. Well, that's a muckle armory now, isn't it? Slam this around here. I need to press out the influence that I have here anyway. What's this? With a villager in your hand, keep the hand still to get detailed information about the person you are holding. You there. Tell me more. A 34-year-old farmer indifferent? I gave you all this and you're only indifferent? Right, you know what? I said this is no place for you. There we go, that's what indifference gets you. Become one with the earth once more. Well, the happiness ain't great, but I think it's going a bit better. Do I have a better idea of just how many houses I need to have, though? One house can have 8 adults. Can't shake the feeling that I'm going to need quite a few houses. But the game doesn't seem big on duplicate building, so maybe it's not the kind of game where you need lots and lots of things like that. It's hard to tell. Alright, at least this mine is kind of mine now. Is this the game with the people that sing about the boat they want to build, or is that Black and White 1? How does that one go again? We're not complaining, but there's still one thing remaining. I don't know what they ask for, what it's all about. What is it? Grain, wood, mead, meat, something like that.
Jeez, the people can be slow at building, boys. We should do some god building, you know, to speed it up.
Oh, makes a good point. God building. And plonk the sapling back in, and does it actively grow? Yeah, look at that thing go.
That is
I like that. I like that a lot.
Warriors form platoons. They're recruited via the flags on the top of the armory. Pick up one of the flags on the armory, then place it in the highlighted area.
Where are we going? Ah, this.
Dropping a flag will make a standard-sized platoon. To recruit a larger platoon, hold down the action button, then drag away from the flag.
Oh. I think that's what we're after. Shake that away. Hold it down and drag away from the flag. Did that do it? No, I don't think that was it.
Armies are the best thing ever, but you're gonna need to keep them under control. So you need to know all about these here flags. Every platoon has a flag. You can see it held up high above the army, and also in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Each platoon type has a different color and symbol on their flag to make them easy to identify. This one is a swordsman platoon. The flags also tell you what rank the platoon is. Those pips along the top indicate the rank, from raw recruits to seasoned veterans. If you click on the flags in the bottom right with the action button, you pick up the flag and gain control of the platoon. Click on the flag with the move button, and you'll go directly to the platoon. And there you have it, the basics of army flags. Pick up the platoon flag, boss.
I'll get right on that, but I'm going to assume there's an F button for this. It wasn't F4 or F1, 5, 6, 7. This looks like soldiery things. Okay, maybe not. Or maybe they're hotkeyed, like 1, 2...
That's perfect.
Yes!
Click on the highlighted area to tell them to go there.
If you want to cancel an action and empty your hand, simply shake it briskly left and right.
Moving out. Let's head out. Affirmative, stay with me.
Oh boy, now we're talking. Through piety, great
boss,
reward.
Let's get aggressive. With the platoon flag in the hand, click on the enemy town center. This will order your troops to take over the town.
Make it so. Is there a place in particular I put them?
Off we go!
Yeah, looks like they got the message. And I can shake that thing away. Dum 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 dum. Hold on, can I do my godly abilities where they move around?
On its stomach, and these guys will eat twice the normal rate. So keep an eye out on your stores.
Now that's a good point. Is there a pause as well? P? Yeah. Can I check things out whilst paused? Because I only have this one little farm and this one slightly bigger farm. I can't do godly actions like this. Can I? No, there's a lot of things I can't do. I have to keep that one in mind. Ah well. If starvation becomes a problem, I'll deal with it, but not before then. Alright, take it over.
Yeah, this is it! Attack!
Oh dear. Oh, you know it doesn't have to be war, leader. You can take towns by impressing them too.
Oh, I will impress many things upon them. But it doesn't look like I'm really killing them. I guess they didn't have an army, did they? We're just actively taking over? Is that bar even filling up? Yes, it is. Very slowly. Well, that gives me time to go and check out how things are doing food-wise here. productivity is still normal. I just worry that I have not grown my food amounts at all, but there's no real desire for food. I guess what we have right now is doing them just fine. I think I like this more than impressing them. Impressing them seems a bit opaque. Yeah, I'll go with opaque. You can double your army size by gang pressing the women into the army, but the women can breed us more soldiers. Have you got the expansion? I don't know. Don't know how I'd know. Jinx, this takes a bit of time. Tributes, ranged armory, recruits archers to do battle in your name. Ooh, I like that. I like the sound of that a lot. Ah.
Way to go! More followers for our glorious war machine. Yeah, now you own this town. You can do anything in the green influence ring, just like in your town, boss. Attack is the best form of defense. Get your armies out there. A newly created platoon starts at experience level 1. Unless they fight, they gain experience. When the platoon's experience reaches a certain threshold, they go up to the next experience level, and with it, their skills such as fighting and speed improve. Lastly, if you want to disband the platoon, drop the platoon's flag onto an armory and let those weaklings off the hook.
Well, whilst we go and conquer yet more areas.
You see, you can win by taking over towns using force.
Or by impressing the people in those other towns.
Yeah, war solves everything.
Well, actually, leader, you can win by a mixture of impressing and war, you know. Alas, the time of innocence draws to a close. You must take a step down the road of good or evil.
And by the way, war is evil, and I'm evil. You get where I'm coming from? Time to choose, boss.
I hear you, I hear you. So, are these two different areas, or are they the same? No, I guess they're different, because look at that adult population, da-da-da. But what if they grow so big that they merge into one? I didn't think about that, did you? Okay, so what do you people demand so much? Wood. They want wood. Well, they're not going to have much of anything if this storehouse isn't built. And I got a lot more wood up here that I could spare for them. Actually, could I just pluck it out of here? Oh, wow. So I could godly build this, and then shove the rest of the wood in there, and now they should have a lot of stuff. And I can also...
Click on the gold scroll.
I'll do what I want to do. I'm God. So now they have... Okay, they now desire ore, right? But they don't really have ores here. And I don't think this rock is an ore. I think we've been over that one. A lot of clicking going on. What's up with that? Steal some of this ore. Just enough to satisfy these other folks. And just like that, there's little that they demand. But I should probably give them some homes. But these homes look like crap. Can I give them better homes? Yeah, I can give them lovely, nice villas here. There we go, you losers will have to figure out the rest. And I guess I could give them another field. How does the field planting work anyway? Oh, ooh! Wow. This is pretty phenomenal, I gotta say. The stuff that you're seeing in here. Not stuff I would have expected to see. Just have them grow uniform. And then hopefully this place can just grow on its own. How did you get the game? It's not sold anymore. I found it. Or maybe it found me. What's this all about then?
Another important part of the toolbar is the Objectives menu. Select the Objectives tab to open it.
I have an Objectives tab?
Right. Here you can find all the important tasks that will enable you to complete a land, and also some less important tasks that are just interesting to do. The tabs at the bottom right control which objectives you are looking at, either all of them or a selection from the total.
The objectives window up in the top left also displays the objectives. You only need to complete the gold scroll objective to complete the land, but you'll earn more tribute by undertaking some of the other ones.
Yes, you earn tribute for every objective you complete.
Okay, but there was something else you were trying to teach me here. What was this?
As our city grows, the greater the distance our villagers will have to travel. To aid their little feet, we can build roads. To build a road, grab an existing road by holding down the action button. Then drag out the shape of the road you want. When you are happy with it, click the action button.
Wow. We didn't get road building until Imperator Rome.
Building a road. Well done. Click on the gold scroll.
It's really impressive. Not only that, but although the controls in this game felt awkward for the first half an hour, it feels really good. Look at this. Patrician 4 couldn't get this right half a decade later. Have we still not taken this place over, by the way? I don't think they're really working hard at this at all. Maybe it can't be done yet. No, it's working now.
Demolish.
Don't demolish, take over the town. And what's this all about?
Hey you, Greek god! If you exist, I know you can hear me. My daughter's fallen pregnant. She says no man has touched her. It's an immaculate conception. So it must be down to you. You are responsible for the child. Pay me a dowry of 1,000 wood.
Responsible for the child, you say?
Dog! I knew you had it in you.
It wasn't him. We should find whoever is responsible and clear your good name. Something is amiss here, leader. Maybe you should see where she's going.
Right. Right. Creature tutorial still needs to be done as well. Apparently. Okay, good. This is finally being done because that clicking is drilling into me. Anyway, you were also giving me gyps, so. Oh wait, they survive? Now I can't pick them up until they stagger their way back to the village. Huh. Well then, I might have a little bit of a primitive abortion technique up my sleeve. Now, if I throw and miss, I'm not going to get this back, so let's just wait for her to come here. Jake, they're quest NPCs. Well, it's going to be a quest NPC sandwich by the time I'm done with it. Well, no, less of that, more of a crushed Kinder Egg surprise. Also, he wanted a dowry of just wood. My god, that ticking, take the city over! There we go, thank goodness. Now what is it? Can I tell them to go back? There we go, disband for now. I'll suss you out later on. And these people are going to want their own storehousey thing. Plenty of wood to be had, so this should be easy pickings for you. And I can use my godly powers to grow it on the double. This place has tons of wood. I'm going to assume that the little people don't build their own houses. I guess I'm the one that has to do that. Okay, you back yet? Good. Oh, don't you plot armor me. There we go. That dealt with that. And that's also dealing with that. Let's keep this rock around. It seems a little useful. The woman has a glow about her. Well, she is still here, but she looks awfully dead to me. Don't want anyone blaming me, though, so let's just, There we go. There we go. So the people are desiring food. I guess I don't have enough of it, but I can give them a lovely big field.
Click on the gold scroll.
I've heard it before. I want to get this one a bit closer to the road, though. Oh, yeah! Food for 75 people. There's quite a lot of people here. They seem to be taking care of themselves quite nicely. I am still really wondering what happens if you make them grow enough that they blend into each other. So these people are really wanting their own temple. And if I put the temple close to the other place, see, maybe it's going to be so impressive that the other guys join my collective. Can I grab this stuff anyway? Or do I need people to go mine it for me? Well, people are getting in there regardless. But I'm gonna need that ore. Yoink. You can keep the rest. And then it's just a case of needing that wood. But these people are on it, right? Yeah, they're bringing over all the wood I gave anyway. Oh, but they are slow at it. There's plenty of wood here, so I'll just help my godly self. Oh, just like that, the whole place is going big, and hey, these people are feeling it.
I don't like the look of those fellows.
Which fellows? Don't know what you're talking about. The armies, Jake. Well, I don't see any armies. But that might just be the point. Am I missing something here? I mean, I usually am, but... Ah, perhaps these armies. Well then, sounds like it's time to grab my armies and set them down here. Oh, that's making them take forever to get down there. Set myself my own armies there and there. And there was something about building up my own ranged armory, wasn't there? No, that was something I had to buy for myself. Ranged armory. Yeah. What's going on here? Oh, a reminder that I haven't saved in forever. Create new save game. Game 1. There we go. I'd hate to lose everything I've done. Yeah, get off of here, lumber mill. How do I get off of this? There we go. Okay. When is Monkey Brain gonna wake up? Perhaps the gold scroll will help us out there. But I'd rather deal with the army first.
Those people look a little desperate.
Oh, they're not really doing anything to me, so it's not the end of the world. Alright, people are going to be a lot happier if they live next to the temple, aren't they? You can rotate the building, just so you know. Okay, but how do I rotate the building? I've tried a few things and none of them worked. Right. Kill them. Kill them all. And then again, we are fresh out of military school, and I doubt they are.
Look at
Alright.
that. Combat stirs the blood, don't it? Kill him and grill him.
Oh, but they got reinforcements coming in. That's no good for us.
Click on the gold scroll.
Ready to go. Stick together.
I feel that we got done in there, I'm afraid, chaps. Perhaps I should certainly get this thing off of me. Perhaps I should certainly be building that ranged armory that I just got. How do I make you? Wood and ore needed. It's only going to be a little bit of deforestation. You can see my armies arriving in the back there. Alright.
Let's hunt. Now.
That first army was just a feint. This is where the real battle is. Excellent. I assume all those plus things coming up are people believing in me. What was it called again? I forget the name. It's probably not important. Gotta remember that dead people are people I don't have to feed, probably. So a little bit of deforestation is our national motto, says TBW. I can believe it. That tropical wood is worth real money. Alright, they just keep coming in.
And you?
Get down there. Stop having them mess around with us. Hard to shake off the troops there. Still need wood, still need ore. Just crumble wee bits of ore over it then. So much wood here, right? That probably means I could steal a bunch of it. And take it over to the more needy villages like you. Like, there's some There's some ore. Not ore. There's some food for you. What do you want? They desire breeding. Well, they can figure out breeding on their own, surely. Not sure the intricacies of meeting people's desires is completely... There we go. Completely dawned on me. Oh, it has 0 population. Ah, that'll do it. Well then, I could just, steal... Wait, is that just a child? Well, good enough. I pick up multiple people. No, I'm not sure I can. So I guess I need to bring in an Adam and Eve. So, if that's a Manny... And where's the lassie? Kinda hard to tell at times, but you'll do. I think he needs a few more ladies than that. 3's fine. Surprised I haven't been able to drag you over here with my sheer impressiveness yet. There must be something more to that. Oh, that ranged army I was working on. Still need to touch more wood. Plonk. There we go. Slam the little sapling back down. And, have you over here. Can I do that? I was able to do it earlier, surely. Well, form up here and then I'll send them down. You may want to save up tribute for a quality of life upgrade, picking up multiple things at the same time. Dungeon Keeper style. What's that tribute stuff at? Tribute. It says lumber mill here, but... I got 28,000 tribute right now.
Click on the gold scroll.
Alright, you've been jamming on about that one for a wee while, but there's more. There's more here.
What a beautiful sunset.
Yeah, you gotta love a big ball of fire.
Let's see it again. By clicking the action button on the sky, the hand will change to sundial mode.
Pardon me?
When the action button is released, the sun will move in the heavens.
Power over the sun.
But with great power comes great responsibility.
Boss, show us how it's done.
So what do we want? Sunrise, sunset? Oh, this feels weird, but...
Well done, leader. But all light needs a shadow. Change the time to night.
This is so weird. There we go.
Well done.
Yeah, I did do pretty well, didn't I? But I prefer daytime. I never understood the people wondering if this was Pokemon until just now. Yickle saying I thought this was Pokemon when I saw the title. That's right, because Pokemon had a black and white, didn't it?
This rooster wakes me up every single day. I can't get enough sleep. Please help me to silence it.
Well, I have a mineral-based solution.
Leader. Such tasks do reap rewards, you know. Roosters always crow when the sun comes up. Perhaps if the sun came up a few times in a row, the rooster would keep crowing until it gets hoarse.
Yes, that sounds plausible, doesn't it? Actually, I was planning on just killing the rooster, but my
No,
godly powers
that's
don't
not
work
right.
here.
The green ring, you see, is the extent of your influence.
This seems largely abusive. There we
Well
go.
done.
Full
That
Old Testament on that rooster.
has lost its voice.
Oh, yeah, no kidding on the richly rewarding there as well. Sweet. Is there anything else that's still calling out to me to be done here? Doesn't look like it. By the way, that ranged army of mine. Did I get them over here? I'm not sure if I did. Aha, there they are, and there they go. It's a lot of armor to give a ranged unit. Your abortion technique cost you 20,000 tribute. Yeah, but sometimes it's more about the principles of things. Can't let these peons walk all over me. But what surprises me is how good they are at surviving. I mean, I pick someone up, I absolutely lob them, and they have this way of just getting right back up again. I don't understand it. Okay, really want to go and kill these units that keep running around here. Maybe that means I should take this place over so it stops spawning more units. I'm guessing that's what this thing is, some kind of barbarian recruitment ground. Starvation, Jake? Well, who's starving? I didn't give these people permission to starve. I also made them tons of everything. And this place is drowning in wheat.
Click on the gold scroll.
And this place has no wheat whatsoever. Well, that's strange. Look at all this farming land I gave them. I guess they just want more. Click on the gold scroll. Could I... Let's get rid of all this stuff. Could I was trying to think of a way to make another one of these fields quickly, but I think I have to do it from here. So field, just loads of growing space. Probably going to make life easier for these people if it's done next to the storehouse as well. Your farmers are bound by field. Alright, folks.
Ready to go. Moving out. Come on, lads. Ready to go. For valor. Destroy.
Are they destroying?
Demolish. Come on, lads. New target. Let's go.
Ah, good. They do seem to be firing their arrow. Oh, and then getting mobbed in combat too. It's alright. Fewer mouths to feed and all that. Oh yeah, that's the stuff.
Come on. Now. Let's go. At once.
Ah, looks pretty raised to me.
Ready to go. Stick together.
This game keeps finding ways to impress me. Look at that fighting. Rome Total War should eat their heart out over that.
Let's head out. For Valhalla. Now. Yes, sir.
Wonder if we can fire arrows at structures to bring it down as well. Maybe not, so maybe you can just go and capture the place.
Come on. Onwards. Now.
Okay, I think that is taken.
Take the town. New target.
There we go. Get rid of all of that. How do I shake that off? It seems pretty tough to shake. Alright, how are my people feeling? All they want is to sleep, and they want me to build them a... what is this thing? An armory. I already have an armory. Maybe they mean they want another armory. They want an armory as well. What about these guys? I Adam and Eved this place. And they only want to breed. Maybe the problem is I haven't ordered them to breed. Is that a man or a woman? I still don't know. Let's suss you out a bit. His name's Steve.
Disciple breeder.
Good enough for me. Go and impregnate everybody you see, Steve. Well, this is pretty good, but I'm a little thrown off by managing multiple places at once. That's... I don't like paying attention to multiple things. That much is for sure. I hope the game doesn't involve a lot of that. Now, where are those civic buildings I was told could make this place more... desirable for people? Sleep, free time, breeding, mercy, mana, homes. Sounds like they have plenty of homes here. Yeah, they got capacity for 96. But how about you here? We're just about at capacity. And that'll be why they want more homes. Aha, there we go. Yeah, I can spin around just by holding. And it wants to lock onto... it wants to lock onto the... I thought it wanted to lock onto the road, but it doesn't always. Plus, building all this stuff is actually giving me... I'm assuming this is giving me, tributey stuff rather than costing it. There we go. Get building, you guys. Oh yeah, I just have to wave it over a much smaller area. It gives you impressiveness points, so is there a way to see how impressed these people are by me? Impressiveness 997, impressiveness to capture 2000, population da-da-da-da-da. But what about my impressiveness? Or maybe that is telling me my entire impressiveness. Seems a waste of time to do it that way when I could just march on in here and demolish. Okay, what's your problem here? They're very unhappy. I'll say they got no bleeding food, do they? No, they have this. But they could have more. A lot of stuff they could have more of. There we go. Again, just a little bit of deforestation. And a little bit of food. And I'm sure they can suss out the ore stuff themselves. Alright, what is this gold thing all about? We gonna summon Monkey Brain yet?
Hey, creature's waking up.
Well, you know how it is. Sometimes you want to do all the side content before progressing on with the story.
He's scared. He doesn't want to leave the pen.
Let's use the leash to get him to move.
Leash?
To grab the leash, click on the creature with the action button. Or you can just... He's been in the pen for ages. Make him come outside for a bit. Move him outside by clicking the action button. Excellent. With your creature on the leash, you can move him or get him to do things.
And more importantly, to do what you want him to do.
Finally. Be a
Well
first.
done. That's how you get the creature to move. The creature's hungry. Let's feed him.
People?
With the leash in the hand, click on the field.
That's better. He doesn't look as hungry now. Whenever you click the action button on something with the leash, the creature will try and find something to do with it.
Double-click the action button on that rock by the field, and he will be leashed to it.
That's right. Marvelous. You should now teach your creature whether what he
I
does
knew he'd
is
eat
good
people.
or bad. Oh dear.
Should I eat
He's
a
going with the
villager?
villager. You should teach him not to do that.
Nonsense! Eating villagers will make him strong.
Click
It will.
and hold the action button on him. Move the mouse quickly from side to side to punish him for eating that person.
Nah, move the mouse slowly. Pet him and reward him. Eating people's fine by me, you see.
I'm not really sure I get that, so I meant to slowly... I am holding the button down. Okay, it looked like it jerked all the way over there. I'll always eat our villagers, even if I'm already stuffed. That's a bit extreme. Can I smack that down a bit? Oh, Christ! What the... Oh, I get it, I slapped him. Can I slap him again? There we go.
Ooh, you're on the road to making a nasty creature.
What a senseless waste of human life. If you want to cancel an action and empty your hand, simply shake it briskly left and right. That is just about everything you need to know right now. Why don't you try experimenting with your creature?
Yeah, I'd like to smack it around a bit more if you don't mind.
Thanks to your divine intervention, our people are saved from extinction and are now strong enough to survive.
Yeah, I think it's time we set out to teach these Aztecs a lesson.
First, we need to restore our people to their former glory and visit all the other races to gather their
Forget support. Where were they when we needed them, huh? Let's just conquer them. Come on, let's go.
Gotta say, the Red Devil makes a strong argument.
If you want to leave this land, click on the gold scroll.
I wanted to figure a bit more out about Monkey Brain here. So if I... What was it? Oh god, I got him stuck here, right. I'm quite happy. No! No happiness. How do I smack you around a bit? Yeah, how you feel? How you feel now? Probably not so happy. Excellent. No, there's no pent-up anger there. Just things that had to be done.
Are you sure you wish to leave the land? Click again to confirm.
Not before I save. Save game. New save game. There we go. In the bottom left is a sort of hat thing. Try clicking on that one. A sort of hat thing. You mean on monkey breath? Oh, and this. I'll often choose to eat a villager, okay? I will sometimes eat grain, but not too often. Ah, so I can tell him what he should be up to. You're right, Shumro, that is a fun fact. Unfortunately, I was already well aware of the calorific adequacies of the human body. Okay, now it looks like everything's linked together. I appear to have my power over the whole place. Wait, it's bad for me just to pluck out and throw these willy-nilly? It's evil, apparently. These people have some weird problems. Yeah, I guess that's the thing, right? I've conquered the whole island, so it's all mine now. Right. Well, hopefully that means the tutorial is all out of the way, which means I'm going to call it here for today. There's a lot to take in, but I've got to say, I was not prepared for this level of being impressed by a game. Especially after all the people saying, Black and White 2, it wasn't that great, especially compared to 1. Well, it's, this game is, what, 16 years old, and it's got me going, wow. I've played a lot of games. It's a classic. Okay, the power tutorial is missing. I'm sure it's fine. In any case, make another save because I always feel like one should save and save often. And I'm going to be back with this tomorrow and the next day, and even potentially the next day, because I'm going to be starting RimWorld next week, and God knows what that's going to do for the schedule. So until I'm back with more streams tomorrow, it's a cheers and a cheerio.